The following is a presentation of WRDN Sports. Welcome to the Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com. Now, with today's Panther Preview, here is Brian Winnekins.
From Mondovi High School tonight, boys high school basketball as the Durand Panthers take on the Buffaloes in a Dunn St. Croix matchup. This is the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. Well, for the Panthers, they've had the week off. Their game against Glenwood City earlier this week was canceled. Panthers are 5-0 in the conference, 8-3 overall, after their 73-63 loss to Onalaska Luther last Saturday. Now, for the Buffaloes, they are 2-4 in the conference, 5-9 overall. Their last game, a 66-34 loss to Spring Valley. Leading scorer and rebounder for the Panthers continues to be Gunnar Hurlbert. Gunnars has about 14 points a game and 7 rebounds per game. For the Buffaloes, Jared Faulkner is their leading scorer and rebounder. Faulkner averaging about 15 points a game and 10 rebounds per game. So it looks like the two big guys are going to be facing each other tonight a lot in the paints in tonight's game. And coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky about the game last week against Onalaska Luther and tonight's game against Mondovi. Coming up next, well, we're going to tell you who won where and who's playing where tonight on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. That's next here on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
At Advent Health, nothing is more important to us than you. We're here to care for you, ease your mind, and lift your spirits. Our medical expertise and network of care can help you meet your health challenges, hurdles, and hardships with hope, with courage, with confidence. Today, tomorrow, and in the future, we are here when you need us the most. For the latest updates on coronavirus, visit coronavirusresourcehub.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. As we get ready for tonight's Durand Mondovi boys basketball game, let's run down scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. In a game heard last night on WRDN in girls basketball, Durand defeats Spring Valley 63-24. Baldwin Woodville defeats St. Croix Central 48-34. Elk Mound over Plum City Elmwood 55-32. Colfax defeats Glenwood City 71-28. Meanwhile, in boys wrestling from last night, New Richmond over Chippewa Falls 49-20. Boys basketball, Southland defeats Wabasha Kellogg 68-38. It was Lake City winning over Goodhue 56-44. And Ellsworth defeated Spring Valley 69-43. Meanwhile, in boys hockey last night, it was Baldwin Woodville over Cotter 7-1, and Mora defeats Red Wing 6-0. High school basketball tonight on our schedule, along with the Durand Mondovi game. Elsewhere in the Dunn St. Croix on the boys' side, Spring Valley is at Elk Mound. Colfax travels to Plum City Elmwood. That game to be held at Elmwood High School. Boyceville is at Glenwood City. In the Dairyland Conference tonight, Gilmanton at Oliva Strum. Independence hosts Augusta. Blair Taylor at Elma Center Lincoln. Elma Pepin travels to Melrose Mindoro. Whitehall hosting Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran. In the Middle Border Conference for boys hoops, Somerset at Altoona. Osceola hosting Ellsworth. Baldwin Woodville at Prescott. Amory plays at St. Croix Central. And in girls basketball tonight, Melrose Mindoro will play at Elma Pepin. That game to be held at Pepin High School. Ellsworth hosting Prescott, and Somerset is at Amory. That's what's happening around the area tonight in high school sports on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. You can follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard on our website at realcountry1430.com/sports. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky about the game last Saturday against Onalaska Luther. and tonight's game against Mondovi. That's coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
Right now, health is in every headline. But are we actually taking care of ourselves? At Advent Health, we're making sure you can safely check in with a medical professional, schedule an appointment with your primary care provider, or book a virtual visit right from your home. We're taking every safety precaution so you have easy access to care. There's never been a more important time to take care of your whole health. It's time to check in. Download the Advent Health app or visit adventhealthdurand.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. As we get ready for tonight's Durand Mondovi boys basketball game. Joining us right now, Durand head coach Justin Radetsky. And Coach, well, you've had a week off after the Glenwood City game got canceled. Well, let's talk about that Onalaska Luther game. They are pretty good. Wow.
Yeah, they're a really nice ball club, and I thought it's a great non-conference game for us. Just a nice test to see where we're at, and I'm really happy how we played. There's some stuff we can clean up, but the way we competed against those guys, I'd like to see that effort, and that focus in every game we play.
I mean, they had 4 or 5 big, tall guys that could shoot. I mean, and that there's not a lot you can do.
Yeah, they're especially their guard. That 24 is a nice player. He could drive, stop on a dime, and he pulled up and hit those jumpers, and he really had a nice game and had a lot of points just right at the elbow, kind of just drive and pull up. And our guys, it's just a tough shot to stay with, because if you bet on that, then he's going to blow right by you and go in for the layup too. So he's just a really tough player. He got some big steals against us, and that was kind of what I talked to the guys. If we didn't have some bad turnovers, or we gave up layups off those turnovers, we really could have kept ourselves in it a little bit more down the stretch. But I thought after getting down early, our guys fought back, got it within 1, made a game of it, and we just didn't make something happen right in the end, and they hit their free throws to kind of seal it on us. But a great effort from our guys, and real happy on how they played.
And really, other than those turnovers, I mean, they did manage to find a way to keep it at least close enough. They got it to within 1, but they just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, they did. And we made our quick run on them, and they just hit a couple buckets, and then it was too late for us to try to, sustain that and get that comeback with only a couple minutes left. So, like I said, it's a great test for us for a non-conference game, and I'm glad we got them on the schedule. And let's play them again next year. They'll come to our place, and guys can look forward to that.
And this, there's a lot of, coaches always, do we have these really, really hard tests, or do we have maybe easier ones? It's that confidence thing. If it's such a hard test, we're going to get down on ourselves. But it seems like that is actually kind of the way to go, because you kind of need to know where you stand.
Yeah, if you have some easier games, you can get by with not having to be fundamentally sound. And there's things that we really learned from that game, that there's things we got to sharpen up, because when those guys come after us, we got to be stronger with the ball, make smarter passes, be able to cut when we're tired, just pushing ourselves to that next level. And we saw it a little bit where we got tired and did things that, we really shouldn't be doing, and it was something that we talked about and worked on and can clean up.
Talking with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky. Tonight taking on Mondovi, a little bit later in the season for our first matchup. So what have you seen in the Mondovi Buffaloes?
They got a few nice players. They've been banged up a lot this year to start. I know they talked about missing, there's 4 of their top 7 guys against Rice Lake and a few other games since. So it's kind of to see how healthy they are. And it looks like they're getting healthier and healthier. So but they're a good team. They got a nice post player in that Faulkner. They got some good shooters outside. They like to chuck it from deep. And they're going to get hot against us. It just never fails. So they got a nice ball club. It should be a tough contest.
Oh, it's one of those things. Geez, we can't shoot the ball. Hey, can we get a game with Durand, and that'll straighten it out?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, it's a rivalry matchup here, and it doesn't matter what your records are. I know it's going to be a good game.
You mentioned that they like to really do that 3-point thing. What do they like defensively? What do they like to throw at you?
Traditionally, last few years they've been more 1-3-1, but I've seen all man this year and some full court man. So it'll be interesting if that's what they come out on us. I believe they will, because I haven't seen anything else. Just a hard-nosed man-to-man. And hopefully we can take advantage of some of our size against them.
So that is kind of different, because normally most teams, they don't, every time they try to do that, you're smiling and going, okay, great, I'm going to try and do the old transition on them, but this is from them. This is new. Yeah,
this will be new, and I do like our matchups with our bigs being able to play inside and take you off the dribble. And we've been really drilling hard in our man-to-man offense, so I hope it is, and I'd like to see how our guys can instill stuff we've been practicing and working on. And then, we got to get stops against these guys and get out in transition. I don't think they're as deep as they'd like to be, so hopefully we can, use that to advantage too.
And we've talked about that before. Okay, maybe in the first part of the game, if there's a team that likes to put up the threes, okay, but then as the game goes on, and especially in the second half, all of a sudden they dry up because they're tired.
Yeah, they get tired legs, and then we can take advantage of that. You see it time and time again. It seems like teams that get hot early all of a sudden cool off, and then the other team makes a run back. But for us, it's just going to be staying with the basics, getting stops, getting rebounds, get out in transition, and then run our offense from there. Make adjustments as the game goes on.
Are you hoping that some of those lessons from, obviously you want some of those lessons from the Luther game, but those steals, those turnovers that happened against us, and a man-to-man, that can be really critical, especially if they're doing the press, because we've done that to other teams for years, where make a basket, full court press, steal it, make a basket, full court. So have you really kind of reiterated that? Remember Luther, what happened at Luther?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's just being strong with the ball when that pressure's all over you, not panicking. You might see somebody that's maybe open. Well, let's get it to somebody that's a for sure thing and make that good pass. And if you got your dribble and they're overplaying, you got to be able to shake your guy and attack the hoop. I don't care who you're playing against. You got to have that confidence in yourself to attack, and that also can help get somebody open just by attacking, getting someone else to commit, and then make that pass out.
It's going to be a fun game tonight. Good luck, Coach. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thanks.
Durand head coach Justin Radetsky on the way. Starting lineup, saying tip-off. It's Durand and Mondovi. Battle of Highway 10. That's coming up here on Real Country 1430 AM stereo. WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM. Translator W297CH, Durand.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
And welcome back to Mondovi High School, as we are just moments away from tonight's Durand Mondovi boys basketball game. A special welcome to the men and women serving in the military listening to our broadcast on our streaming audio at realcountry1430.com. We hope tonight's broadcast brings you a taste of home forever you may be serving. And thank you to Prime Realty of Durand and Mondovi. Visit their website at primerealitymidwest.com. The area's #1 home seller and Adams Super Service, your Napa Gold Car Care Center, downtown Durand, are streaming audio sponsors. and the Mondovi Band with our national anthem this evening. Well, let's get our starting lineups tonight for the Durand Panthers. They are 5-0 in the Dun St. Croix, 8-3 overall. And for the Panthers, coming out will be senior number 3, Simon Bauer, number 11, junior Zachary Nelson, number 12, junior Dre Bauer, number 23, senior Gunnar Hurlbert, and number 24, sophomore Ethan Hurlbert. For the Mondovi Buffaloes, 2-4 in the Dun St. Croix. Coming out will be junior number 2, Max Martin, number 3, junior Jared Faulkner, number 10, junior Dawson Rudd, number 24, junior Andrew Rudd, and number 32, Ethan Evans. Our starting lineups tonight, the Panthers in their road uniforms, the purple uniforms with the black numerals, the Buffaloes in their white uniforms with the blue numerals. And throughout the night, we'll be thanking our high school sports sponsors, including Jerry Barron Sons, featuring dog and pet food from Nutrisource and Diamond, located by Annabeth Silo, Highway 25 Durand. The Chenfit Smith Funeral Home, serving the Mondovi area. Find out about pre-planning funeral services by calling 926-30-630 or visit chenfit-smithfuneralhome.com. Bauerbill Tire and Service for all your tire needs, rotations, and oil changes. Bauerbill Tire, Prospect Street, Durand. The Cottage, downtown Durand. From floral arrangements and to gifts for mom, don't forget Valentine's Day coming up. It's the Cottage, downtown Durand, and the JK Auto Body Shop, downtown Durand, with car restoration and collision repair. They also offer a loaner vehicle while they repair your vehicle. It's the JK Auto Body Shop at downtown Durand. Please thank our sponsors. Again, without the support of these businesses, it's pretty simple. We wouldn't be able to do any of this. So please thank our sponsors for supporting our broadcast. We are ready to go, and Nelson at center court as he's going to be facing Faulkner. And we're ready to go. Tipped, and it's going to be controlled by the Panthers. Nice save by Ethan Hurlbert, and so the Panthers will start. Nelson at the top of the key, tries to drive in, can't do it. Out to Dre Bauer now. Dre at the right wing. Dre now to Nelson. Nelson right corner, comes back up to the wing. Over to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer now back to Dre Bauer. Dre comes over, tries to drive in from the left wing, can't do it, to Ethan. Ethan now to Gunnar Hurlbert. Gunner's going to drive in, splits 2 defenders, whistle and a foul, offensive foul on Durand. So it'll be Buffalo ball. And inbounded full court Panther press. That's going to be Faulkner now. Faulkner bounce pass over to Rudd. That's Dawson Rudd now. He comes across the timeline for the Buffaloes. Into the corner now is Evans. Evans now comes up to the right wing. Back over to Martin. Martin now, he's going to try and drive inside. Can't do it. Has to hand it back off to Evans. Evans right wing. Evans now looking for someone inside. Going down the lane, number 24. That is Andrew Rudd, up and in. 2-0 Buffaloes. Full court press now. Simon to Dre. Dre back to Simon. Here comes the trap. All the way down to Gunnar Hurlbert. Inside to Ethan. Check that, Nelson. He overlays it, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2. So foul is going to be on Faulkner. And Nelson's first free throw on the way is good. Think of the Durand Fresh Market. Durand Fresh Market is your hometown grocery store. That's Durand Fresh Market and O'Galley Cheese Factory. Don't forget to call ahead to O'Galley Cheese Factory for those meat and cheese trays as well for the upcoming football games. O'Galley Cheese Factory, Highway 25 Durand. Both free throws good. And we're tied at 2. As across the timeline now come the Buffaloes. Into the corner now, and that is Martin. Martin drives in on the left baseline, up and in. 4-2 Buffaloes. Back the other way come the Panthers quickly. Nelson, left wing, he gets trapped in the lane, kicks it out to Simon Bauer at the top of the key. Now to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer inside to Simon. He stepped on the line, and it'll go back to the Buffaloes. Mondovi leads 4-2, 16:26 remaining in the first half. As inbounding it now will be Faulkner. Faulkner now over to Rudd. Rudd runs into, loses the ball, and coming up with it is Ethan Hurlbert. He gets fouled, no shot, as he's fouled before the shot. Dawson Rudd with his first. And so inbounding it is Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer to Nelson. Nelson on the left baseline. Tries to drive inside. He can't do it. Long cross-court pass over to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer now to Simon. Simon drives in from the right wing. Bounce pass over to Gunner. Gunner, three-ball shot way off, no good. And going to be rebounded by the Buffaloes. And bringing it up court will be Max Martin. Mondovi leads 4-2. Across the timeline now over to Rudd. Rudd now passes it to Faulkner. Faulkner tries to drive in from the left wing. Can't do it. Now to Martin. Martin top of the key. Back over to Faulkner. Faulkner left wing comes up to the top of the key. Has to retreat just a bit. Bounce pass inside. Going down the lane is Rudd. Dawson Rudd puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Evans. So gives it back over to Rudd. Rudd head fake shot put up. No good. This time rebounded by Ethan Hurlbert. Nearly lost the ball. Over to Dre Bauer, back to Hurlbert. Bounce pass to Bauer now across the timeline. That's Dre Bauer. He drives in from the right wing. Whistle and a foul on Mondovi. Going to be on number 32, Ethan Evans. Simon Bauer to inbound it to our left. 4-2 Mondovi leads. As Bauer still looking. Now over to Gunnar Hurlbert. Hurlbert now. He'll drive in from the right baseline. Can't do it. Now to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer does a little head fake. Now drives into the lane, up and in. Oh, Dre Bauer kind of retreated, and then he all of a sudden drove in to tie it up at 4. Across the timeline now comes Rudd. Rudd now hands it off to Faulkner. Faulkner tries to drive into the lane. Turnaround jumper. Shot short. No good. Rebounded by Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer bomb the other way over to Dre Bauer. Overlays it. No good. And Martin will bring it back across the timeline. Oh, missed opportunity there by the Panthers. Across the timeline now over to Rudd. Rudd on the right wing. Passes it over to Faulkner. Faulkner now back to Martin. Martin tries to drive inside. Can't do it. Round the horn we go now to Dawson Rudd. Rudd on the left wing. Stops. Now he has to nearly stolen. Tipped away by Nelson, but coming back up with it is Andrew Rudd. Over to Faulkner on the right wing. Fakes left, goes right. This time nearly stolen again by Simon Bauer. So we'll try that again as Faulkner now. Fakes left, goes right, splits two defenders. Stop now has to kick it back out into the corner, and that is Andrew Rudd. Long pass out to center court to Max Martin. Martin now comes to the left wing, drives into the lane, puts up the shot. No good, crashing the glass, but coming up with it is Dre Bauer to Simon Bauer. Over to Ethan Hurlbert. Nice pass inside to number 11, Zach Nelson. Oh my word. And it's going to be, they're going to say the ball was off of the Panthers. Max Larson coming in now for Evans. So Buffaloes to inbound it. Panthers lead 6-4. Inbounded now to Martin. Martin now over to Faulkner. Faulkner will bounce pass and loose ball. But coming up with it is Rudd. Dawson Rudd. Now another loose ball is knocked away. And Gunnar Hurlbert tried to save it, couldn't do it. So it will be Mondovi. Ball will inbound it to our right. As Rudd down to inbound it. Inbounds it to Martin. Martin left wing. Bounce pass down into the lane to Faulkner. Turnaround shot. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer keeps it himself. Comes down to the top of the key. Now to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer now does a spin move. Drives into the lane. Shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. And that's Faulkner with the rebound. Back the other way come the Buffaloes. Panthers lead 6-4. Onto the left wing now to Martin. Martin comes up to the top of the key, passes it off to Rudd. Rudd now over to Dawson Rudd on the right wing. He'll try to drive inside, nearly lost the ball, passes it back off to Faulkner. 3-ball shot, no good. And saved by the Buffaloes. Over to Martin now. Martin puts up a 3. That one's good though from the left side of the court. Bomb back the other way to Bauer, to Nelson, up and in. Oh, that transition did it again. Timeout. Timeout Mondovi, 8-7. Panthers lead, 12:50 remaining in the first half. Thank you to the Goodrich Funeral Home, serving the Mondovi area for 5 generations. Find out about pre-planning funeral services online at goodrichfh.com. SFB Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy. 212 West Prospect Street, Durand. Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health Durand. Visit adventhealth.com for more information. Sundstrom and Company, it's tax time. Call them for tax planning. 672-4425 to schedule that appointment. And NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand. All right, well, kids having fun tonight. Mondovi ball. And so inbounded now quickly to Rudd. Rudd now back over to Dawson Rudd, who will get across the timeline quickly for the Buffaloes down to the right wing. And now over to Martin. Martin now back into the right wing as well, into the right corner to Andrew Rudd. Bounce pass inside to Faulkner. Faulkner kicks it back out and throws it away. It'll go back to the Panthers. Nelson to inbound it. In for the Panthers, Parker Tron, number 5. So Simon Bauer now will bring it up court for Durand. Comes across the timeline now over to Feedy, who's also in, to Hurlburt. Hurlburt drives in from the top of the key. Spin move in the lane, puts it up and in. 10-7 Panthers. Quickly back the other way comes Rudd. Rudd now, he'll drive in from the left wing. Whistle and a foul on Feedy. With the block. And so Andrew Rudd to inbound it to our right. Panthers lead 10-7. Out now to Martin. Martin on the left wing. Martin now long cross-court pass to Max Larson. Larson now over to Rudd. Rudd right corner. 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Bauer. Simon Bauer quickly the other way. Over to Nelson. Nelson on the transition again. They get him. Zach Nelson, he's been really burning the Buffaloes here. The transition has worked really well. Now Rudd, bounce pass, and they get quickly across the timeline to Martin. Martin now 3-ball coming up and good. Oh, nothing but net by Jared Faulkner, though. 12-10 Panthers. Across the timeline now comes Simon Bauer. Bauer now over to Feedy. Feedy right wing. Feedy's going to try to drive in. He can't. He's got a cross-court pass now to Nelson. Nelson, left corner, 3-ball shot, no good off the back of the rim. And rebounded by Martin. Martin will bring it up across the timeline for the Buffaloes. Panthers lead by 2. Down to the right wing now over to Larson. Larson in the right corner to Martin. Martin right wing. He'll drive inside, stops at the free throw line. Lost the ball, had passed the ball and had to come right back at him as it came off of Nelson. He's back at the top of the key now. Pass inside now to Larson in the lane. Puts up the shot up and in. And now Simon Bauer will bring it up court for the Panthers. Across the timeline, we're tied at 12. 10:50 left in the half. Bauer inside to Feedy, intercepted or knocked away, but then back to Ethan Hurlburt. He puts up a 3, no good. He'll drive in left baseline on the rebound, overlays it. Nelson gets the loose ball. Kicks it back out to Ethan Feedy. Ethan Feedy to Simon Bauer. He head fakes, drives inside. Nice pass to Ethan Hurlburt. Underlays it, no good. This time the Buffaloes come up with it. Back the other way comes Dawson Rudd. He's going to drive into the lane. Whistling a foul. Foul, I think it's going to be on Parker Tron. And so inbounding it will be Andrew Rudd to our right. Gunnar Hurlburt comes back in, and Dre Bauer comes back in. Simon Bauer will take a seat. Ethan Hurlburt takes a seat. Nelson takes a seat, and Anibis comes in as well now for the Panthers. So inbounding it to our right is Andrew Rudd. Over to Larson now in the left corner. Bounce pass back to Rudd. Rudd kicks it back out now to Faulkner. 3-ball shot, no good off the back of the rim. And crashing the glass is Faulkner. And now they kick it back out. Another 3 on the way. Shot no good. And tip. Rebounded by Martin. Martin bounces it back out to Andrew Rudd on the right wing. Martin now over to Martin, or back out to Martin. He puts up another 3. Shot no good. Feedy fights for it and gets it over to Dre Bauer. And Bauer will come across the timeline for the Panthers. Tied at 12. 9:50 left in the half. Across the timeline and onto the left wing now. Over to Anibis. Anibis bounce pass inside to Hurlburt. Hurlburt out to Feedy. Feedy back out to Anibis at the right wing to Parker Tron at the top of the key. Now over to Gunner. Gunner Hurlburt now on the left wing. He's going to try and drive inside. Can't do it. Bounce pass to Feedy from the right wing. He'll drive inside. Puts up the shot. Gets the shooter's roll. Panthers back up by 2. Full court Panther press inbounded to Dawson Rudd. Dawson Rudd now back to Faulkner. Faulkner will bring it up court for the Buffaloes. Across the timeline we go. Over to Dawson Rudd now. He'll put up a 3-ball. Now he got the shooter's roll. I thought it was going to rim out. And it kind of stayed right there. And the Buffaloes lead by 1. Back the other way. Anibis into the lane. Shot no good. Gunnar Hurlburt fighting for it. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. That's Faulkner with the rebound. Quickly back the other way is number 10. That's Dawson Rudd into the lane. He dishes it off to Larson. Whistle and a double dribble. Simon Bauer getting ready to come back in. He's going to come in for number 5, Parker Tron. Also coming back in for the Buffaloes, number 32, Ethan Evans, back into the game. So Dre Bauer will bring it up court for the Panthers. Cross the timeline to Simon. Simon Bauer now on top of the key. Works off the screen from Hurlburt. Now he loses control of the ball, but gets it back to Feedy in the left corner. Feedy now puts up the shot. Count it, and the foul. The foul's on Evans. Going for the three-point play now is Ethan Feedy. Panthers again back up by 1. 8:42 remaining in the half. Free throw on the way is good. He completes the three-point play. And Panthers now up by 2, 17-15. Bringing it up court will be Andrew Rudd for the Buffaloes. Comes across the timeline now. Pass over to Dawson Rudd, driving into the lane, puts up the shot, rims out, no good. Rebounded by the Buffaloes, shot and put up again, another shot put up, this time it goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of Durand, partially blocked. Max Martin coming back in. Dawson Rudd goes out for the Buffaloes. So inbounding it to our right will be Andrew Rudd. Well, we knew this was going to be a physical game. It's lived up to that so far. Rudd looking, still looking, still looking. Now he gets it out to Evans. Evans back to Martin. Now inside to Rudd. He tries to drive left baseline, hands it off over to Max Larson. Max Larson driving the lane, up and in. Tied at 17. Simon Bauer across the timeline for Durand. He comes down to the free throw line into the lane. He's going to keep it himself. Overlays it. Gunnar Hurlburt with the rebound. Short, no good. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. With the rebound is Larson. Larson will hand it off to Martin. Martin across the timeline for Mondovi. Now a handoff over to Rudd. Rudd now around the horn we go. Over to Evans. Evans 3-ball shot, no good from the left wing. Bomb back the other way to Anibis. Anibis up and under, lays it, no good. Rebounded by Martin. And across the timeline now over to Evans. Evans down to Rudd. Rudd now kicks it back out to Martin. 3-ball shot, no good. And rebounded by Hurlburt. Gunnar Hurlburt now will bring it up across the timeline. We're tied at 17 to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer now, top of the key. Over to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer on the right wing. He'll come up to center court. Tries to work off the screen from Anibis. Fakes right, goes left, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Anibis, kicks it back out. Simon Bauer, right wing. 3-ball shot, short, no good. Rebounded by Dre Bauer. Top of the key. Hurlburt. Gunnar with the shot. Well, third time's the charm. 2-point Panther lead, 19-17. As Max Martin brings it now back the other way for Mondovi. Comes across the timeline now. He'll hand it off to Larson. Larson, top of the key. Bounce pass now over to Rudd. Rudd tries to pass it inside. Intercepted. Intercepted by Anibis. Anibis to Dre Bauer. To Simon Bauer. To Ethan Feedy. Up and in. Count it. And the foul. Foul's going to be on Larson. And so Ethan Hurlburt's coming back in for Anibis. Let's see, back in is Jared Faulkner and also number 10, Dawson Rudd for the Buffaloes. Trying to complete the three-point play again will be Ethan Feedy. Panthers up by 4. 6:41 remaining in the half. And free throw on the way, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Ethan Hurlbert, and count that in the foul. So looking for the rare 5-point play now. Foul will be on Larson, his second. So Ethan Hurlbert now will try to complete what would in effect be a 5-point play. Free throw on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. This time rebounded by Larson. He gets it off to Rudd. Rudd now across the timeline. At center court now. Over to Martin. Martin now past Larson. Larson into the lane, kicks it back out to Faulkner. Left corner, 3-ball shot, in and out, no good. Crashing the glasses, Larson. Whoa! Totally got that rebound easy, and the putback. Back the other way come the Panthers. That's Nelson. Nelson out to Dre Bauer. 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Larson. Larson now over to Martin. Martin across the timeline now for the Buffaloes. 23-19 Durand. Over to Larson. Larson now to Martin. Martin right wing. Martin looking for someone inside. That's Edwards. Now they kick it back out. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Rebounded by Larson. Count that in the foul. Fouls on Nelson. Going to complete the 3-point play now will be Larson. Thank you to Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, offering a full line of Whirlpool appliances along with installation and service at Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, downtown Durand. Free throw on the way is no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Gunnar Hurlbert. Simon Bauer across the timeline. Comes down to the wing. Now over to Ethan Feedy, nearly lost the ball. Simon now right corner, bounce pass inside to Ethan Hurlbert. He's in trouble, but he gets it out, whistle and a foul. Nope, they're going to call double dribble. And it will go back to the Buffaloes. So to inbound it will be Jared Faulkner. Over to Max Martin. Martin to bring it up across the timeline for Mondovi. Panthers lead by 2, 23-21, 5:18 left in the half. Now to Rudd. Rudd to Andrew Rudd, and he'll come down to the left wing. Now to Faulkner. Faulkner tries to drive in from the wing. Long cross-court pass to Dawson. Rudd on the right wing. Back to Andrew Rudd, top of the key to Dawson. Dawson now over to Faulkner. Faulkner, he's going to drive into the lane. Loses the ball, but coming up with it is Rudd. Rudd tries to get it inside. Shot put up by Faulkner. No good. Rebounded by the Buffalo. Shot no good. They kick it back out to Faulkner. Faulkner, 3-ball shot no good. It goes out of bounds. So it will be Panther ball. As Simon Bauer now will bring it up court for the Panthers. Leading by 2. Over to Ethan Hurlbert. Ethan now looking for a cutter. Nobody there. Whistle and a foul. Away from the ball, and we're going to get the 1-and-1. Fouls on Remington, and his first. And going to the line for the 1-and-1 is Nelson. Thank you to Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access, Durand. No good. Visit their website, or their Facebook page rather, for monthly specials. Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning, downtown Durand. Across the timeline now comes Faulkner. Faulkner now to Rudd. Rudd now on the left wing does a spin move, has to pass it out to Remington. Remington bounces pass inside, is knocked out by Feedy. Larson coming back in. And out to Faulkner now. Faulkner now gets it over to Rudd. Rudd now to Larson in the left corner. Back to Faulkner, top of the key. Does the head fake. Now tries to drive inside. Has to pass it back out to Martin. They're going to stay on the outside left corner. Long cross-court pass to Faulkner. Faulkner on the left wing. Bounce pass now inside to Larson. Larson puts up the shot. High off the glass. Whistle and a foul. Fouls on Durand. On Ethan Hurlbert. Going to the line for 2 is Nelson. Thank you to Cell Block. Cell Block features a soup and salad bar weekdays from 11 to 2. They also have daily specials. That's the Cell Block, downtown Durand. First free throw was good. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. And Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. Next free throw was good. So Larson makes them both. And we're tied at 23 once again. Across the timeline. And Feedy, left corner, 3-ball! Ethan Feedy is hot tonight. Another 3 by him. He's got 10 so far in this half. Across the timeline is Faulkner, right wing, inside to Larson. Larson kicks it back out, 3-ball! Shot no good. Crashing the glass is Faulkner. He'll thought about the 3, said it better not. Now inside to Larson. Larson in the lane, turnaround shot, high off the glass, no good. Whistle and a foul. Falls on Dawson Rudd. So back we go for free throws. For Feedy. And thank you to Provisions Health, changing the way you experience health care. Their new clinic on 3rd Avenue West across from Security Financial Bank in Durand. And free throws no good. Loose ball. It's going to be off of Gunnar Hurlbert. Provisions Health has the local provider, Nikki Gillis. That's visit provisions.health for more information. All right, so the Buffaloes have the ball, and it's going to be Dawson Rudd coming across the timeline. Over the other way now to Larson in the corner. Back out to the wing on the left side to Martin. Back to Larson. Larson's had a pretty good half, too. Inside now to Andrew Rudd. Puts up the shot off the... gets the shooter's roll. Kind of sat there on the back of that rim and then just fell in. As across the timeline now comes Simon Bauer to Dre Bauer on the right wing. Dre Bauer to Simon. Simon top of the key. Thought about the 3, but said, better not. Feedy now in the left corner. Bounce pass inside to Gunnar. Gunnar in the lane. Splits 2 defenders. Good. And quickly back the other way come the Buffaloes. Over Martin now will pass it off to Faulkner. 28-25 Panthers. As Martin now, he's going to drive in from the left wing. Puts up a tough shot. No good. Rebounded by Ethan Hurlbert. Over to Simon. Simon Bauer to Feedy. Feedy to Gunnar. Gunnar waits, spins, shot blocked by Faulkner. And coming up with the loose ball is Rudd, and a foul on Ethan Hurlbert. And so now it'll be Mondovi ball. To bring it up court will be Martin. 2:14 remaining in the half. Panthers lead 28-25. Martin across the timeline now. Over to Nelson. Nelson on the left wing. Over to Martin. Martin back to Nelson. Thought about the 3s. Trying to get it inside. Can't do it. Around the horn we go. Faulkner now. Head fakes back over to Martin. Martin comes back to the top of the key to Faulkner. Faulkner to Martin. They're kind of playing catch on the outside here. Now to Nelson in the right corner. Or to Larson, rather. Excuse me. Back to Martin. Martin bounce pass inside to Dawson Rudd. Left baseline. He's a little bit in trouble. Gets it over to Faulkner in the corner. Back over to Rudd. Puts up the shot. And in. 28-27 Panthers. Simon Bauer across the timeline now. Over to Gunnar Hurlbert. Gunnar thought about the 3, said, nah, I'm not going to do it. Over to Feedy now. Feedy top of the key to Gunnar. Hurlbert now. Fakes left, tries to go right. Oh, it looked like he might have traveled. Over to Dre Bauer. Bauer now over to Nelson. Nelson, whistle and a travel. So we'll go back to Mondovi. Minute 7 remaining in the half. 28-27 Durand. So to inbound it now will be Faulkner. Faulkner to inbound it to Rudd. Across the timeline now over to Andrew Rudd. Nearly intercepted. Oh, it is intercepted. Simon Bauer. 2-on-1 break. Puts up the shot and in. Well, Simon Bauer got the steal. And managed to get control of the ball and put it up and in. 44 seconds remaining. Across the timeline now over to Larson on the left wing. Back out to Martin. Martin to Larson. Over to Rod. Three ball from the corner. Goes out of bounds. It hit the side of the backboard, and so it's Panther ball with 33 seconds remaining, and the Panthers up by 3. Our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and SFB Security Financial Bank halftime show coming up. News, sports. Hopefully we'll have some scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard too. That's during our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show. Over to Dre Bauer now. Top of the key now. Over to Nelson. Nelson inside to Hurlburt. Hurlburt in the lane. Fakes right, goes left. Now kicks it back out to Simon. Simon left wing. Shot is blocked. Then he gets shoved out of bounds by number 2. That would be Martin. That'll be a foul on him, and Bauer to the line on the 1-and-1. Thank you to Ryan's Sports Shop. For all of your ice fishing supplies, visit Ryan's Sports Shop, including rods, reels, baits, augers, and more. Ryan's Sports Shop, downtown Durand. First free throw in and out, no good. Rebounded by Faulkner. Faulkner quickly across the timeline. Gets it over to Martin. Martin, 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Nelson, though, the pass can't be saved, and the shot is short. And we are at halftime with the Panthers leading by a score of 27-30 here at halftime. And time now for our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN. Boys basketball on WRDN.
Time for the SFB Security Financial Bank and the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show. Brought to you by Security Financial Bank. Secure your future at Security Financial Bank, Durand, River Falls, Eau Claire, Ladysmith, Bloomer, and Black River Falls. And by the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, your independent insurance agent, downtown Durand.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown auto owners insurance agents working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
ABC News, I'm Lionel Moise. Touting his bipartisan infrastructure law, President Biden at the U.S. Conference of Mayors in Washington also in favor of upgrading police.
We shouldn't be cutting funding for police departments. I propose increasing funding.
The Justice Department says it will appeal a Texas federal judge's ruling stopping President Biden's COVID vaccine mandate for federal workers. This is the White House says 98% of federal workers already got their COVID shots. An annual event amid moves by some Republican-led states to further restrict abortions. The annual March for Life hoping the Supreme Court will rule in favor of those efforts. Updating the investigation into last week's hostage crisis at a Texas synagogue by a man they say was a British national. FBI agent in charge, Matthew DeSarno.
This was both a hate crime and an act of terrorism. The FBI has primary investigative jurisdiction for both of those violations.
No hostages were harmed and police bullets killed a hostage taker. This is ABC News.
When others treat your fries as an afterthought, all you're left with are cold, soggy fries. That's why Wendy's new fries are ones you won't forget, guaranteed to be hot and crispy, or we'll replace them. We're talking natural cut, skin-on fries, perfectly seasoned with a hint of sea salt. In fact, they're even preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. These are fries so hot and crispy, they beg a new question.
What would you like with your fries?
Try them today, only at Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, taste preference based on a national taste test by an independent research company.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, so you, without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
Teaching kids to save at a young age is crucial. At SFB, Security Financial Bank, we make that easy to do and well worth it, with excellent rates on kids and teen savings accounts. Make savings a priority by visiting one of our locations today. Security Financial Bank, member FDIC, located in Bloomer, Durand, Eau Claire, Ladysmith, and River Falls.
This Wisconsin Radio Network Sports Report is presented by the Wisconsin Lottery. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 800-426-2535.
Packers and Niners put the wraps on their preparations for tomorrow night's divisional playoff matchup at Lambeau Field. I'm Bill Scott with sports. Packers expected to activate Zadarius Smith today, which means he'll play for the first time since week 1. Veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis has played in 3 championship games, 1 with Jacksonville and 2 with Green Bay, but he's yet to get to the Super Bowl.
It's just like job not done. I don't think it weighs on my mind. It's just more so moving on to what can we do to get better. Right? Nobody cares about what you did the day before, let alone the year, so it's about continuing to reinvent yourself and find different ways to be successful. And
Randall Cobb has been close before too, but never crossed the finish line either. Yet Cobb said yesterday he doesn't feel pressure.
We play a game, and like I said, I'm so thankful for this game and everything it's given me. But I've lost in these moments so many times. I'm not going to put that pressure on myself because I've done it before. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to play ball. I'm going to do what I know how to do. Whenever I get my opportunity, I'm going to make the most of it. Whenever it's in a run game and I got to make a crucial block, I'm going to be there to make my block. I'm going to do what's needed of me. I'm going to do my 111.
Kickoff time 7:15 tomorrow night. The 8th-ranked basketball Badgers hosting 13th-ranked Michigan State in Big Ten action at the Kohl Center tonight. Wisconsin has won 7 straight and sits atop the Big Ten Conference at 6-1 with Illinois. The Illini will play at Maryland tonight. Nebraska's Big Ten game against Ohio State has been canceled due to COVID concerns in the Huskers program. There's a good chance the Huskers game against the Badgers on Tuesday in Lincoln will also be postponed. Top-ranked Wisconsin women's hockey team opens a 2-game weekend series at rival Minnesota tonight. The Badger men also in action, the first of 2 at Penn State against the Nittany Lions tonight. Bill Scott, Wisconsin Radio Network.
What? Another delivery? Marvin, you could go mountain climbing on all these boxes. What are you buying?
Okay, so that stack is household stuff. Those are birthday presents, Sparky's toys, Sparky's food, Halloween stuff, 4th of July, Groundhog Day.
Wait a minute, Groundhog Day? Why are you doing this?
I don't know. Once I got started, it was hard to stop. Hang on, I got a sign for that. That must be the chickens.
Even good things can get out of control. Gambling, for example. If you can set affordable limits and stick to them, it's harmless entertainment. If you can't, troubles can begin to pile up. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, we can help. Call 800-GAMBLE-5. Text us at 850-888-HOPE or visit wi-problemgamblers.org. Gamble responsibly, and everyone's a winner. A message from the Wisconsin Lottery.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown auto owner's insurance agent's working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
Need to deposit a check but don't have time to make it to the bank? No problem. By participating in Security Financial Bank's mobile banking, you can deposit a check into one of your accounts simply by taking a photo of it with your smartphone. Depositing a check just got easier. Accomplish that and much more with mobile banking today. Visit one of our locations to sign up. Subject to approval. SFB Security Financial Bank, Black River Falls, Bloomer, Durand, Eau Claire, Ladysmith, and River Falls. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Mondovi High School. Halftime at 30-27. The Panthers lead. Let's run down scores that we have received so far on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. At halftime, St. Croix Central is leading Amory 48-10 in boys basketball. From earlier today, New Richmond defeated River Falls in boys hockey 7-4. And in girls hockey, it was River Falls over Somerset 5-2. In our JV game, Durand won that over Mondovi 44-34. That's our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard online at realcountry1430.com/sports. Another score just popped up. Eau Claire Memorial leading River Falls 20-10 at halftime. Second half coming up. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN. 20-10 at WRDN.
You know, our lives are busy, and at times it's hard to seize an opportunity, especially one that's good for us. Eating fresh fruits and vegetables from Durand Fresh Market is simple and good for your health. Strapped for time, Durand Fresh Market has all the ingredients for a healthy meal for your family that can be prepared in under 10 minutes. Today and every day, Durand Fresh Market is filled with hundreds of healthy options, including locally grown items. Hometown proud, Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Welcome back to Mondovi High School. Second half getting ready to start here momentarily. Listening to Durand Panther boys high school basketball here on Real Country 1430 AM stereo, WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM. Translator W297CH Durand. All right, we're ready to go, and Evans going to inbound it for the Buffaloes. They will get the ball to start, and it's going to be inbounded to Andrew Rudd. Rudd comes to the top of the key. Down to the right wing. He's going to try and drive inside. Can't do it. Has to kick it back outside. Over to Faulkner. Faulkner now to Martin. Martin now to Rudd. Rudd round the horn we go. Over to Evans. Evans left wing. Back to Faulkner now. Faulkner inside pass over to Rudd. Rudd trying to put up a shot now. Kicks it back outside. 3-ball shot no good. Rebounded by Simon Bauer. Here comes the bomb to Hurlbert. Hurlbert throws it smartly so. He knew he wasn't going to get a shot. He throws it off of Faulkner, and it'll stay Panther ball. As Bauer will inbound it to our right. Over to Gunner. Gunner into the lane. Puts up the tough shot. Rolls out. No good. Rebounded by Andrew Rudd. And across the timeline now to Faulkner. Faulkner on the wing. Hands it off now over to Andrew Rudd. He'll try to drive left baseline. And pass is tipped out of bounds by the Panthers. It'll stay Mondovi ball. So inbounding it to our left now will be Andrew Rudd. Rudd looking. Now gets it over to Martin. Martin, and he's fouled by Dre Bauer. Bauer was going for that ball too, and so that'll be a foul on him. We'll try that again. So Rudd to inbound it, gets it to Martin. Back to Andrew Rudd. Bounce pass inside to Faulkner. Faulkner now to Martin. Martin driving into the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Dre Bauer. And across the timeline now. Over to Simon. Simon on the left wing. Back over to Dre. Dre now over to Nelson. Nelson inside to Ethan Hurlbert. Puts it up. Under. Lays it. It rolls out. No good. And across the timeline is Dawson. Dawson now over to Faulkner. Faulkner has to kick it back out. Stolen by Gunner. Back the other way. Gunner lays it up and it rolls out. And Simon Bauer trying to fight for it. And it'll be a foul on Mondovi. Foul's going to be on Martin. And inbounding it is Simon Bauer. Bauer now out to Ethan Hurlbert. Ethan now over to Simon. Simon will back out to Ethan. Oh, no, he's not going to get the ball. It goes out of bounds. It will be Mondovi ball. And inbounded now to Martin. Martin across the timeline. Martin now over to Rudd. Rudd now on the wing. He's going to try and drive inside. Stops. Shot blocked by Ethan Hurlbert, and he gets the loose ball. Quickly back the other way to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer lays it up and in. 32-27 now. Panthers, 16:02 remaining. Over to Evans. Evans back to Martin. Martin now to Rudd. Rudd over to Martin. Martin on the wing now comes to the top of the key. Back to Rudd. Rudd now will pass it off to Faulkner. Faulkner now bounce pass inside to Rudd. Rudd will try to put up the shot, and no good. Rebounded by Faulkner on the putback. And across the timeline now comes Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer over to Nelson. Nelson now inside to Gunnar Hurlbert, up and in. Gunnar just gets that pass, goes inside, and it's good. Right across the timeline now for the Buffaloes. Over to Faulkner now. Faulkner tries to drive inside, can't do it. Kicks it to the outside to Evans. Evans now back to Faulkner. Faulkner now passes it off to Martin. Martin now to Rudd. Inside pass as Simon Bauer tried to save it. Can't do it. Over to Simon Bauer. Bauer will be across the timeline. Back over to Nelson. Nelson now to Simon Bauer. Bauer now back out to Dre Bauer. 3-ball by Dre Bauer from the corner. And timeout. Timeout Mondovi. 37-29, 14:32 remaining. And thank you to our sponsors, including Alcivia Co-op. Visit Alcivia Co-op's Small Engine Center now. Get those snowblowers tuned up before the next big snowstorm. Riverside Grill. Visit Riverside Grill for daily specials. Don't forget about the Fish Fry Friday and Saturday Prime Rib. That's Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more. Visit wwt.coop and Numbers Are Us. Common sense bookkeeping and more. A certified QuickBooks Pro Advisor and Daily Money Manager. Give them a call at 672-8093 or visit them online at numbersareus.com. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. So Panthers lead 37-29 here in the second half. Well, as long as the kids stay sitting down, hopefully we won't be too blocked. All right, here we go. As Rudd now to inbound it right in front of us. He'll inbound it to Martin. And Martin across the timeline now. Martin now over to Andrew Rudd. Rudd now at the free throw line. Dishes it back off to Dawson. Rudd drives inside. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on Ethan Hurlbert. Thank you to Jerry Barron Sons with custom-made feed for livestock from Hubbard Feeds, located by Annabis Silo, Highway 25, Durand. Well, that didn't last long, right, guys? Also, Chen Fitzsmith Funeral Home serving the Mondovi area. Find out about pre-planning funeral services by calling 926-3630 or visit chenfit-smithfuneralhome.com. Free throw was good. Bauerville Tire. Let Bauerville take care of all of your automotive needs under one roof. Give them a call for an appointment, 672-8300, or find them online at bauerville.com. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. He makes them both. 37-31 now Panthers. Across the timeline comes Bauer. Bauer now over to Nelson. Nelson on the left wing. Nelson to Simon Bauer at the top of the key. Over to Dre Bauer in the right corner. Inside to Gunnar Hurlbert. Gunnar Hurlbert, though, has to kick it back out to Feedy. Feedy top of the key now. Tries to drive in. Stop. Back out to Gunnar. Top of the key. 3-ball. Shot short. No good. And rebounded by Faulkner. And Faulkner now will get it off to Martin. Martin now down to the wing. And a long cross-court pass now to Rudd. Rudd tries to drive inside. Can't do it. Back out to Faulkner. Faulkner now to Rudd on the right baseline. Faulkner now to Martin driving the lane. Puts up the shot, whistle, and a foul. Foul will be on Dre Bauer. And And thank you as well to the Cottage, from floral arrangements to gifts for Mom. Don't forget about Valentine's Day. It's the Cottage, downtown Durand. JKO Auto Body Shop, featuring car restoration and collision repair. They have a loaner car while they repair your vehicle. It's JKO Auto Body and Rod Shop, Madison Street, Durand. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible. As free throw on the way is good by Martin. And so now across the timeline come the Panthers. Over to Dre Bauer now. Bauer over to Feedy. Feedy right, left wing. Now back to Hurlburt. Hurlburt to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer to Nelson. Nelson right wing now tries to drive inside. Puts up the shot. 10-footer in and out. No good. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. That is number 24, Andrew Rudd, across the timeline. Over to Rudd in the corner now. Inside to Faulkner. 10-foot shot. Good. Simon Bauer now will bring it up across the timeline. Panthers lead 37-34. Over to Dre Bauer. Bauer now to Hurlburt. Hurlburt kicks it back out to Simon Bauer. 3-ball by Simon Bauer. As quickly across the timeline over to Faulkner now. Faulkner back to Rudd. Rudd now to Martin. Martin squares up. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Feedy. Bomb back the other way to Nelson. Nelson lays it up and in. 42-34. And back the other way. Over to Faulkner now. Faulkner trying to drive inside. Can't do it. And over to Martin. Martin loses the ball but passes it back to Faulkner now. Faulkner inside to Larson. Larson back to Faulkner in the left corner. Drives inside, whistling a foul.
Second foul, number 23, Gunnar over, second personal foul. Team fourth.
And so inbounding it now is 24. That's Rudd. Rudd over to Martin. Martin kicks it back to Faulkner in the left corner. Back now inside to Andrew Rudd. Andrew Rudd has to kick it out now to Martin. Martin, 3-ball. Shot's good by Martin. 42-37, Panthers lead. As across the timeline now comes Simon Bauer. Bauer now over to Nelson. Nelson left wing. Thought about the three, decided against it over to Gunner. Gunner right wing. 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Simon Bauer. He'll square up. Shot in and out, no good. Rebounded by Gunner. Hurlburt crashing the glass. And Gunner gets the putback. So 44-37 now, Panthers. And across the timeline now comes Rudd. Rudd tries to drive inside, puts up a tough shot. Oh, split a couple defenders. And Dawson Rudd just attacked the basket. Simon Bauer across the timeline now. 44-39 Panthers. Over to Gunner on the right wing. He's going to drive inside. Puts up the shot off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Simon. Simon to Dre. Dre now to Nelson. Nelson left wing. 3-ball. Shot's good by Zach Nelson. Timeout Mondovi. 47-39. Panthers lead. 10:37 remaining here in the second half. And thank you to our sponsors, including O'Galley Cheese Factory. O'Galley Cheese Factory, shop online at o'galleycheese.com. They have a brand new website. Check that out. Again, at o'galleycheese.com. That's the O'Galley Cheese Factory, Highway 25. Also, the Goodrich Funeral Home of Durand, your authorized location for monuments from Lifetime Memorials. Call Goodrich Funeral Home of Durand for more information. SFB, Security Financial Bank. Secure your future with your community bank, Security Financial Bank, West Prospect Street, Durand. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit them, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts. All right. So inbounding it will be, and bringing it up court will be Martin. Martin now across the timeline over to Larson. Larson back to Faulkner. Faulkner top of the key. Now kicks it back out to Martin. Martin puts up a three. 3-ball by Martin, and it's 47-42 Panthers. As across the timeline now comes Simon Bauer. Bauer now to Nelson. Nelson to Feedy. Feedy driving the lane, gives it to Hurlburt. Hurlburt driving left baseline, kicks it back out to Feedy in the lane, puts up the shot way short. No good. Rebounded by Dawson Rudd. Back the other way come the Buffaloes. And now Rudd now on the right wing. Over to Martin. Martin, he's going to try and drive inside. Dishes it back over to Larson. Larson, left baseline, has to kick it back out to the wing. And that's Faulkner. 3-ball! Couple of threes by the Buffaloes. And suddenly, 47-42 Durand. They've battled their way back into the game. It's Bauer now. Over to Gunner. Gunner on the right wing. Gunner's going to try and drive inside. Nope, can't do it. Over to Simon Bauer now in the corner. He's going to come up to the wing. Hands it off to Dre Bauer, who curls in from the top of the key, puts up the shot, up and in. Back to a 4-point Panther lead, 9 minutes remaining. Across the timeline now to Martin. Martin now comes down to the wing. Martin now over to Faulkner. Faulkner from the free throw line, shot, good. Over to Bauer now, who'll bring it up across the timeline. Bauer now off to Gunner. Gunner, whistle, and a jump ball, they're going to call it. It'll stay Durand ball. Ethan Hurlburt comes in, and Ethan Anibis come in for the Panthers. And so, inbounded to Simon Bauer in the left corner. Bauer now inside to Ethan. Ethan over to Nelson. Nelson now back out to Bauer. Bauer top of the key, thought about the three, now to Ethan. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by number 24, and that is Rudd. It'll stay Panther ball. Simon Bauer to inbound it to our right. And so out to Hurlburt, top of the key, squares up, 3-ball, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Faulkner. Over to Martin, quickly back the other way. And that is Andrew Rudd, drives inside, puts up the shot, no good. And throws it into, tried to save it, and a shot put up by number 24, Rudd. Bauer tried to throw it off of Remington, but he just caught it. And the shot put up, tied at 49. Back the other way now is Feedy. Feedy, he's in trouble. Whistle and a foul. Fouls on Remington, that'll be his second. So Panther ball to our right, we're tied at 49. And out now to Hurlburt. That's Ethan, over to Feedy now in the right corner. Feedy now tries to get it inside to Nelson. He can't hang on to it. Buffaloes come up with it. As across the timeline now comes Martin. Martin now over to Rudd. Rudd left wing. Long cross-court pass over to Martin once again. Now back to Faulkner on the right wing. Faulkner to Rudd. Rudd back to Faulkner at the top of the key to Martin on the right wing. And now coming up as they kick it over to Faulkner, left corner. 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Remington. They get it back out to Rudd. Rudd now back to Martin. Martin now on the right corner. Oh, Simon Bauer steals the ball. They're going to say it is off of Rudd. It'll be Panther ball. So it'll be Panther ball. And so inbounded to Simon Bauer. And Bauer now will bring it across the timeline for the Panthers. Over to Dre Bauer now in the right wing. To Simon on the left wing. He squares up. 3-ball shot short, no good. And Simon Bauer manages to tip the ball to Ethan Hurlburt. Whistle and a foul on Mondovi. That is going to be on number 10, it looks like. Yep. Dawson Rudd. So stay Panther ball. And Dre Bauer to inbound it on the far side. So Bauer looking, Dre looking over to Feedy now. Feedy left corner, head fakes the three, drives inside, 10-foot shot, no good, off the back of the rim. Crashing the glass is Larson, and he'll get it back over to Rudd. Rudd now back over to Andrew Rudd, to Larson. Back to Andrew Rudd in the right corner. Andrew Rudd now tries to drive inside, can't do it. To Larson now back at center court. Larson now, they're going to stay on the outside to Faulkner. Faulkner now back to Dawson Rudd. Rudd now over to Larson. Larson back to Rudd. That's Dawson Rudd this time. Top of the key now, he has to retreat back. Now he fakes right, goes left, drives the lane, puts up the shot, offensive foul. That's going to be Dawson Rudd's fourth. And so it will be Panther ball. Nelson comes back in, Gunnar Hurlbert comes back in, Feedy and Anubis come out. Tied at 49, 6:06 remaining in the game. Inbounded to Simon Bauer. This has been an awesome game tonight. And across the timeline comes Simon Bauer. Bauer now over to Dre Bauer on the right wing. Back to Simon at the top of the key. Over to Nelson. Nelson, three ball. Shot's good by Zach Nelson. Panthers up by 3. And Martin now across the timeline over to Jared Faulkner. Faulkner now. Faulkner now over to Larson. Larson into Remington. He can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. Panther ball. And inbounded to Simon Bauer. Bauer now over to Nelson. Nelson back to Bauer. Bauer now over to Nelson in the corner to Gunnar at the top of the key. Back over to Ethan Hurlbert now. Ethan, he'll use the screen from Gunnar, drive into the lane, off the glass, up and in. And now Buffalo's bring it across the timeline to Rudd. Rudd now over to Faulkner. 54-49, Panthers under 5 minutes remaining. Inside to Remington. Remington passes it off to Larson, puts up the shot, blocked by Ethan Hurlbert. Gets it over to Simon Bauer. Bauer quickly back the other way to Gunnar. Gunnar, head fake, shot, off the glass, good. And timeout, Mondovi. As the Panthers lead 56-49 with 4:40 remaining. Thank you to Advent Health. Time to feel whole with Advent Health Durand. Visit adventhealth.com for more information. Sundstrom & Company, your local tax experts. Call them now for end-of-year tax planning, 672-4425, and schedule your appointment. NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible on WRDN. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their businesses, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts. Coming up, we'll have our Bauer-Built Panther postgame show. Hope to have a chance to talk to Coach Radetzky. We'll also get some scores from our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard and tell you about our next broadcast as well. As we've got the busy week will continue in high school sports tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit more about that coming up. All right. So it's Mondovi ball. And so will be inbounded now to Martin. Panthers lead 56-49. And over now to Rudd. Rudd back to Martin. Martin now over to, we'll hang on to it, get it back to Rudd. Rudd now to Dawson Rudd. Dawson Rudd's pass intercepted. Intercepted by Nelson, and a travel they're going to call. And so it'll stay Panther ball, or Buffalo ball rather. As Rudd to inbound it, he gets it over to Martin. Martin now pounce pass inside. Lutz comes loose, and Ethan Hurlbert comes up with it. As Dre Bauer now over to Nelson. Nelson on the left wing. Nelson back to Dre Bauer. To Ethan Hurlbert, drives the right baseline. Now he kicks it back out to Gunner. Gunner, 10-foot shot. No, he gets the shooter's roll. Didn't know if that was going to go in or not. And back across the timeline now comes Rudd. That's Dawson Rudd. And he'll come down to the top of the key. Over to Andrew Rudd. Andrew Rudd, right wing. Fakes left, goes right, tries to drive inside. Shot is blocked. Over to Gunnar Hurlbert. As he blocked it now to Dre Bauer. Bauer across the timeline. Gets around one defender into the lane. Oh, he tried to dish it off to Gunnar, and it's going to be off of him. But the pass was initially deflected, it looked like, by Larson. It'll be Buffalo ball. So inbounded now to Martin. And Martin now will come across the timeline. Down to the top of the key now, over to the right wing. Martin now kicks it back out, and the ball is stolen by Simon Bauer. Oh boy, to Ethan Hurlbert, whistle and a foul. Count it, and the foul. Wow, Ethan Hurlbert put up the tough shot after getting totally hacked, and he'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. That's going to be on Larson. Panthers up by 11, and Ethan Hurlbert trying to complete the three-point play. And gets the shooter's roll. So Panthers now up 61-49. And timeout Mondovi. With 3 minutes remaining, 61-49, Buffalo Panthers lead. And thank you to Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, your answer for clean, cost-effective propane for your home energy needs. Shaw's Gas, downtown Durand. Prime Realty, visit their website at primerealtymidwest.com. Prime Realty, they are the area's #1 home seller. Adams Super Service, downtown Durand, offering complete auto service and shuttle and service and loaner vehicles while they fix your vehicle. Adams Super Service, Durand. Endless summer fitness and tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access, Durand. Find out about tanning and fitness bundle packages on their Facebook page. The Cell Block. Visit Cell Block for Fish Fry Fridays, like they had today with the all-day soup and salad bar. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, representing you, not individual insurance companies. And Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. Please thank our sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible here on WRDN. All right, timeout is done. And back across the timeline now, ball stolen. We're back in action. Over to Hurlbert now. Hurlbert will be at the top of the key. Hands it off to Gunner. Gunner now. Over to Dre. Dre now at the wing. Dre now hands it off to Simon. Again, Panthers are probably going to, well, they might play a little bit of catch. Like that.
Don't stand where you sit. Like if you stand like that, we can't see. If you stand where your feet are supposed to go like that, that'll work. There you go. That's perfect.
Over to Bauer now. Bauer back over to Dre Bauer. Nearly lost the ball. Over to Gunner now. Gunner on the wing. Gunner bounce pass inside to Nelson. Nelson kicks, or check that to Dre Bauer. Now we get a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be on number 1. That's Larson. And going to the line for 2 is Nelson. Free throw on the way on the 1-and-1, and it's good. Thank you to Ryan Sports Shop, downtown Durand. Visit them for all of your ice fishing needs, including rods, reels, bait, augers, and more. That's Ryan Sports Shop, downtown Durand. Next free throw on the way is good. So Nelson makes them both. Back the other way now come the Buffaloes. Over to Rudd. Rudd drives inside from the right wing, puts up the shot. Oh, it just rimmed out. And Gunnar Hurlbert with the rebound. 63-49 Panthers. Quickly back the other way. Over to Gunnar. Gunnar right wing. Kicks it back out to Ethan. Ethan now. Over to Simon. Simon will try to drive inside. And nearly lost the ball, but gets it over to Dre. Dre Bauer whistling a foul. Mondovi trying to extend the game, obviously. 63-49. Foul will be on number 2. And going to the line for the 1-and-1 is Nelson. Thank you to Provisions Health, giving you new experience in health care with Provisions Health with local provider Nikki Gillis. Visit provisions.health for more information. Free throw, no good. Rebounded by the Buffaloes. Quickly back the other way. Come the Buffaloes. That's number 2. That's Nelson's shot blocked, or Martin's shot is blocked, but then, and it will be timeouts, Buffaloes. 63-49, Durand leads. And thank you to Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Visit Durand Smokehouse, ask about the beef and pork bundles. Martin Transport, visit their website for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Also, Riverside Grill, visit Riverside Grill for daily specials. Don't forget about the Friday Fish Fry, Saturday Prime Rib. Riverside Grill is also a senior nutrition meal site. Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. Alcivia Co-op Farmers. Find out how you get that Visa gift card as we get ready for spring planting. They need to get load up on grease. You can get that Visa gift card. Find out more at Alcivia Co-op. 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more. Visit wwt.coop. And Numbers R Us, Common Sense Bookkeeping and more. They're a certified QuickBooks Pro Advisor and Daily Money Manager. That's Numbers R Us, Durand. Please thank our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. And a bomb. It's going to be to Nelson. Oh, it's going to be out of reach. A little bit too far. 63-49. Panthers lead. Minute 12 remaining. Again, our Bowerville Panther postgame show's coming up. And across the timeline now, over to Rudd. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. And save, but it's going to be by Larson, but it's saved to Dre Bauer. Another bomb to Ethan Hurlbert. Ethan waits. He's not going to take the shot. He'd rather use some time. Whistling a foul. And that's going to be on Larson. He'll foul out. And so number 32, Ethan Evans, comes back in. Larson had 10 points in that first half. He had an awesome first half. Ethan Hurlbert now on the 1-and-1 is good. .56 seconds remaining. Panthers lead now 64-49. And free throw on the way is good. And so quickly back the other way now comes Rudd. That's Dawson Rudd. 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Nelson's pass nearly intercepted. Simon Bauer, though, comes up with it. And Simon now. Long a pass over to Dre Bauer to Gunnar. Gunnar now into Simon. Simon now out to Nelson. They're going to play catch, run the clock out, obviously. Over to Gunnar. Yep, 34 seconds. I mean, they're not going to really try for the basket. They're just going to keep round we go, and let's play some catch. Over to Nelson now on the left wing. Down to 24 seconds. Over to Simon. Simon back to Nelson. Nelson over to Gunnar as they salted away. So the Panthers will win tonight. Over to Nelson. Nelson now over to Bauer. Bauer back to Dre Bauer to Simon Bauer, and he'll just hang on to it, and that's going to do it tonight. 65-49. Durand wins it over Mondovi, and that is our final tonight. And coming up, our Bowerville Panther postgame show, as we will run down scores. We'll also hopefully have a chance to talk with Coach Radetsky as well, and we'll preview our next game as well. That's coming up on our Bowerbilt Panther post-game show, being brought to you by Bowerbilt Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Durand Panther Sports broadcast on WRDN. Time now for the Bowerbilt Panther post-game show, brought to you by Bowerbilt Tire and Service, with locations in Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bowerbilt Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bowerbilt Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bowerbilt, built on service.
And welcome back to Mondovi tonight, where the Panthers win tonight over Mondovi by a score of 65-49. Well, let's run down scoring as well for tonight for the Panthers. It was Zach Nelson leading the way with 18. Gunnar Hurlbert had 12. Ethan Hurlbert had 11. Ethan Feedy had 10. And Simon Bauer had 7. With the win, the Panthers remain undefeated. They are now 6-0. In the Dun St. Croix, they go to 9-3 overall. So the Panthers will remain undefeated and in first place in the Dun St. Croix. Meanwhile, for Mondovi leading the way, Max Martin, he had 12. Meanwhile, it was Maddox Larson and Jared Faulkner also having 10. Dawson Rudd had 11, and Andrew Rudd had 6. With the loss, the Buffaloes fall to 5-10 on the season and 2-5 in the Dun St. Croix. But pretty physical matchup. We had a tie game at 49 for a bit into the second half. I think it was one of those threes by Nelson. I think it was his second three of the night that kind of then got things going for the Panthers, and that's when they pulled away to win tonight by a score of 65-49. Well, let's run down some scores that we have on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Other games from around the area tonight, Eau Claire Memorial was leading River Falls 28-25. New Richmond leading Eau Claire North 28-22 in boys hoops. That at halftime. We had Ellsworth winning over Prescott in wrestling 65-15. In hockey, girls hockey, River Falls over Somerset 5-2. In boys hockey, New Richmond, they defeated River Falls by a score of 7-4. St. Croix Central, they defeat Amory tonight in basketball 82-30. In our JV matchup, it was Durand winning over Mondovi 44-34. We're going to take one more break. Hopefully, we're hoping to have a chance to talk with Coach Radetsky as well. And we're going to take a break, and we'll also preview our next game as the busy week continues even tomorrow. We'll have more on that as our Bowerbilt Panther post-game show continues, being brought to you by Bowerbilt Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand Panther boys basketball here on WRDN. Basketball here.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bowerbilt Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bowerbilt Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bowerbilt, built on service.
Welcome back to Mondovi tonight, where the Panthers win 65-49. And let's, again, the Panthers remaining undefeated here in the Dun St. Croix. And coming up, we're going to continue with our busy week as we are going back to Onalaska Luther tomorrow. Of course, last week we were there for the boys. Well, tomorrow we'll be there for the girls as we'll have that game for you. Now, it's an early start as it will start at 4. Oh, I think I see the coach coming. Awesome sauce. But we'll have our start at about 4 o'clock. Or the pregame will be at, the pregame will be at 3:45 and tip-off at 4 o'clock. All right, so Coach Radetsky joins us now. And, Coach, we talked in the pregame it was going to be physical and we had to be tough with the ball. And, boy, it was physical and they had to be tough with the ball.
Yeah, they really did. You knew it was going to be a game like this when Durand and Mondovi plays, and they – I thought Mondovi came out and they were, really scrappy right away. Our guys were getting lost watching the ball, and their guys were just out cutting our guys to the basket. We gave up either some good position to them for an easy shot, or we gave up good position for them to get a nice offensive rebound and put back. So we weren't closing out on the defensive end like we wanted to.
It's close at half, but even in the second half, I think it's still halfway through the second half. It was tied at 49, and it wasn't until Zach Nelson hit that 3 that's where it all of a sudden kind of changed.
And I'll actually go back a possession where Ethan Feedy took that charge, and that kind of sparked it. And then all of a sudden it was like, all right, we're getting stops now on defense. And it's funny, I took him out right after that charge and subbed in, but he set the tone for us of, all right, it's time to get stops and put it on the line here. And then, then Zach came down, hit that nice 3 in the corner, and all of a sudden pressure was off us or whatever it was. We were locked in, we were getting stops, and we were transitioning, getting buckets.
And really, it seemed like once that started, it wasn't going to be stopped.
Yep, everybody started feeling that, positive about everything on offense, and then it snowballed for us to just go, and you saw multiple guys then make plays. Ethan Hurlbert had a bunch of blocks and tips there, and that sparked a lot of it too, but it was getting stops there and getting out and sharing the ball. Then you saw some, I want to say it was Zach up top that hit another 3 where it was boom, 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 share the ball. Dre could have easily shot it in his spot, but he's like, I'm throwing it over there to get a better shot, and he made it, and it was just good ball movement. So it was nice to see the guys all getting in the mix and sharing it that way.
Now you obviously in another lifetime like myself, I never played, but you played on the court. You mentioned Ethan Feedy taking that charge. How does just something as simple as that just change everybody's mindset? Because like you say, I have to admit, it was the 3 came off of that charge, but everything just changed.
It gets that adrenaline in you to be like, I can work harder. You see a guy putting his body on the line to take something like that and gets the call, and they come up pumped up, fired up. It just gets you to, I can play harder too, and play for a guy like that's putting it all out there for the team.
Well, big win. You stay undefeated in the conference, 6-0. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
That is Durand head coach Justin Radetsky. Again, tomorrow night, our next broadcast, we're going to be going back to Onalaska Luther. We'll have that game for you as Durand will be at Onalaska Luther in girls basketball. Again, the Advent Health Panther preview starting at 3:45 tomorrow afternoon, and tip-off at 4 o'clock. We'll also have it on our streaming video service as well. Well, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Durand wins it 65-49. And you've been listening to Durand Panther boys high school basketball here on Real Country 1430 AM WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM. Translator W297CH Durand. I'm Brian Winnikins. Have a great evening.